Greetings from Canada. Um, Today I decided to do a slightly different, well, not really a different stream, but something that's more personal to me. Now, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few people out there that have had relatives that have passed away, but they have not moved on. Okay, and that like they haven't gone to the right place in the world of spirit, like they are supposed to do. Okay, well, we've got one relative here that he passed away a year ago yesterday, and unfortunately, well, his name is David. He's my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, and he died in Guelph, and now we had kind of a falling out years ago, a personal nature, and that kind of divided us, unfortunately, so unfortunately things didn't look too good for us back then, and then we really wanted to go see him, but with COVID and all that stuff, that kind of prevented that. So anyhow, when we found out last year that he passed away, I was, quite upset, and the wife was very upset about it. And now we're wanting closure, but there's still obstacles in the way. Of course, COVID is the biggest obstacle, and also getting from where we live to Guelph. That's going to be another giant hurdle, But the biggest concern I've got basically is because he has so many emotional attachments to stuff down here, even though he's in the spirit body now, and none of his earthly stuff is any good. Okay, like he had dreams, he had aspirations and stuff like that. But see, his issue was basically that when it comes to a profession, okay, he had his dream job and then reality. Well, he was so persistent on the dream job that getting a regular job, he had to do it, but he wasn't happy about it. So he thought, well, if I work out hard enough, I'll save enough money to do his dream job. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the amount of money that he's going to need far exceeded what he was able to earn. So anyway, that made him a very bitter person. Okay. But when he left the physical, I felt as though it's my guide in that, because my guide, his father, was checking out upon him just to see how he's doing mentally, and when he first left the physical, naturally he was in complete denial. Like no, this can't happen. I got too much to do. But eventually the denial turned into bitterness. Because nowadays he's just bitter about what happened to him, that he died, but also that he's bitter that his dream job didn't become reality. So you could say that he still has that emotional attachment to his stuff, and that includes his favorite vehicle, which is an old pickup truck, which was not even roadworthy, but it is kind of sad, because I know that I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that have had relatives that were very strong-willed, like David, and it's either their way or the highway kind of thing. Like they didn't want to get just a job; they wanted to get the job. Stuff that they feel most proud of, not just some ordinary, work in the back room kind of job. They wanted to have a job that to expand their pride, that they're very good at, but it was not quite within their grasp. And that I know a lot of people have had relatives like that, that that they're good at what they did, but when they eventually passed, they were not ready, to pass. So they didn't want to pass, or they had too much to do before they passed. Unfortunately, their physical selves gave out. Unfortunately, and sometimes that happens. That, hey, Marilyn, and that now with David, and that he had a heart condition. Okay, years ago he had triple bypass surgery, which actually saved his life. And his doctor and surgeon said, not only do we want you to go on a strict diet, but we also want you to get exercise to keep the weight down, because he was also, I believe, type 2 diabetic, which he was in complete denial of that. Like, he blamed other people than himself, for all those ailments. And that, unfortunately, he loved his vices so much. All the things that he was not supposed to do, he did. And I believe that attributed towards what happened to his heart. I know, because I've got a heart condition too. Like, I'm on medication to strengthen the heart, but if I'm taking off the medication, my heart will go back to the way it was, extra weak. So I've had to adjust my lifestyle as well. And that, I just wish David had done the same, And the funny part is that, according to my guide, David's still back at his place, and that wandering around. But I think because he enjoyed visiting different people, I think he is visiting other people, and that. But I guess he feels a kind of an emotional obligation to some people he got very close to. He thought, I'm not going anywhere. I got people I got to check upon. That kind of attitude. And that, but anyway, I keep asking my guide, what's going to happen to David further on down the road, and he told me that's something that you don't need to worry about. Okay, David will be taken care of, one way or the other. So I think the angelic love will come down to, help him. Now, how that works, I haven't got a clue. So I leave that up to my guide to sort out. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people that I know, especially in the SWYPT groups and all that kind of stuff, and all of my other groups, I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that have had relatives that have passed away unsuspectedly, or they love their stuff here on the earth plane, and they don't want to move on because they don't want to give up their stuff. So therefore they're sticking down here, making sure no one takes their stuff, and that. But anyway, okay, hang on just one second, okay? Injure yourself?
What?
Did you injure yourself?
No, that was from the TV.
Oh, I got heard and someone go, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Mommy.
Oh, okay, good.
Mommy. That's fine.
That hurt something. So anyway, forgive me. So anyway, but I think the best thing to do is that for those who have had loved ones that have passed on, but have not left where they passed, my suggestion is to pray for them. Okay, prayer state for them, and then ask the angelic love and their guides to help them. Okay, because I believe that there's still help for them. And that, just like for Dave and anybody else, even my father's, my grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's dad, he was another one that he was really hard nosed. He didn't, I feel a military connection with him, and he was not a nice person. Okay, he was very like, don't get in my face, I'm too important kind of person. Plus, he was a heavy drinker and that. So it was not a very nice person. I tried making a link with him. I did get a voice link with him for about a second, and then it was cut. I'm not talking to you. I'm too important, or no, I'm too independent. No, take a hike. That kind of attitude. And so I tried it once, and I actually got a link with my dad, and he said, "No, don't talk to Dad. He's not a likable person." And at least with David, at least I tried talking with him, but all I could get out of David basically was, like I said, I want to help you. I said, I realize that you're upset, you're anxious because you left the physical. I want to help you. I said, tackle the stuff down here. I want to help you now. And I got a voice link with him, and he goes, yeah, right. But he said something before that I didn't catch. So I asked my guide to find out what it was he said. And apparently he said, so that you can get my stuff. Yeah, right. See, emotional attachment to his stuff. I don't even want to touch his stuff. I don't even know where it is right now. And I don't care. I just worry about him and that. But like I said, for the people out there listening to the stream and you've had loved one pass on, but you know that that you feel them down here, they haven't moved on, and that there's still hope for them. Either through angelic love, through your spirit guide, or contacting a medium and get their spirit guide to help them, there's always help. Okay, one way or the other. Okay, there's always hope. And that. But how it's done, I haven't got a clue. All I know is I leave that up to my guide and angelic love to take care of our, relatives. No matter how stubborn or how nasty or how self-centered they are and were, and that. So anyway, I did a more in-depth stream on this topic on Wednesday on the StreamYard. So what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to put in the description below, okay, a link to that stream on StreamYard. Okay, so you can watch that. Okay, plus the groups that I'm a part of, which is Southwest Yorkshire Paranormal Team, as well as Derek being Psychic Medium, as well as White Rose and Paranormal Investigators. Okay, I'm leaving a link in the description below to those groups, and I highly encourage you to join these groups. Okay, because we're all family. Okay, and if you have an issue, spiritual issue with your family or with a loved one, okay, we want to help. Okay, so what I'll do, like I said, as soon as I end the stream, I'll leave a link in the description below to that stream that I did on Wednesday on StreamYard, plus the groups. Okay, so hopefully you'll eventually get closure yourself, and that. And and some good news. As of Wednesday of next week, okay, my stream will be a little later because as of Wednesday, the 30th of June, and that we're going into step 2, which means all of the hair salons and all the barbershops are finally open. And that add them to capacity, but they're finally open. So all this will be gone. Now I'll get my summertime haircut. Same with the wife, but it's by appointment only. And that. So and then I will get our second vaccine shot on the 12th of July. And that I think it's going to be Moderna. So, but by the way, for those out there that have not got your shots yet, whether it's first or second, please get your shot. Okay, because as soon as I get my shot and I do a stream, okay, I'll show you the little piece of paper, okay, to show you that I got the shot. Okay, because the pandemic seems to be easing down a little bit right now, and that, so please get your shot, okay, for yourself and for your loved ones and your friends. Okay, that way you're protected, and people around you are also protected. So please, get your shots. Okay, which one which shot, it's up to you. Okay, but please, I encourage you to do so. Okay, so my next stream will be on Monday, hopefully. And my topic for next week, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got it from my guide yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, next Wednesday's stream will be a few hours late because I'm going to get this taken care of. Okay, which I'm kind of excited about because it's bad. Because last time I got a haircut was in Thanksgiving last year, so I'm definitely starting to feel like Yeti. So, anyway, people, thank you for watching my stream. Got any questions in the comments below? God bless you. Thank you, Marilyn, my head admin and my good friend from all my groups. And by the way, Marilyn here, and that is my kind of second in command when it comes to all my groups. I couldn't run any of the groups without her help. She's been an absolute angel, and a very good and close friend over the years. So thank God for Marilyn and for her service. Okay, so anyway, gotta go, and I'll see you on Monday, and then Wednesday sometime in the afternoon or something like that. So, okay, so got any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Okay, God bless, love and light.